Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb.
But his stuff is awesome. But you're not looking at what.
He'll take this past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, ace that.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
A second down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
That's about what?
To avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron, and they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Cooper was the target there. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And incomplete to open things up. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's second down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Who franchise is this?
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Oh, y'all in the preseason?
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Cobb. Runs through the contact. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Elliott.
Running that foul.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Prescott from the gun. He's got his target. It's Cobb. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Was it with her?
47.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs.
47.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, you got it.
Picked off by Ryan Shazier. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 40, the 30, the 20, 10.
I got Jones about Prescott and not reach the move.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. On the return, it's Jordan Lewis. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Stephon Tuitt. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
What is that?
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. The tackle there by Mark Barron.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Here's Prescott. He'll let it fly for Austin. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
On play action, they'll throw. It'll buy some time right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got to bracket it out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Leopard! Leopard! Here we go now. Blue 90! Blue 90!
They'll look to throw here. And he finds McDonald. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now it's counted. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Detroit! Detroit!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle, and it's now 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes Cobb. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Second down, Prescott. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They try the right side.
Hold up, y'all, for a second.
He'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Are you checking to see him?
Because what they're hoping,
that message is in there.
The lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they do get him down, but not before
if you go back
inside the 5-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
You go back to Eric and Endo.
They face another
you
first
do not have and Hellcat. I guess that's Hellcat and I. Because we play each other. There's nothing in there.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
How can you not be finished when you didn't steal?
Steelers find a way to stretch
you did. Hellcat and I
scored the most points
in the
opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents.
Even if you're going to add everybody, but then you're sending a message. And then if somebody get on there, and so
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Offense heading back out and ready to go again.
You
Typically down in the
name,
first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. You've been around
create
for a
the
while
name
now, right?
and put the picture down. Do not. I mean, but if that's what you want to do,
you know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet.
So do you know what double work is?
Big time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Yes, you're doing too much. You're working too hard.
47. Here you go.
Now an Eastern Michigan man, Darius Jackson on the carry. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. You know me, because it's easy to sit in this booth, right, and make all the calls. And
I don't want to say
correct.
That's what you're doing. You double working yourself. That's just like if you had a real job and they tell you to do something, but then you type in their name, but then you're not sitting there. Then you're going to go to do everybody. Then you're going to come back and send the pitch. With the net. That doesn't make sense.
It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. To return, it's Cam Sutton.
Go ahead and finish doing what you're doing here. Do one thing, and that's what I'm talking about. Do one thing at a time.
That will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back. That penalty will move them back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now what you say?
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Now check. Patriot. Patriot. All right, here we go. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Ray didn't have now.
Second and goal
Ray
from the 1.
Big Charles, 48-14. And he didn't have not one passing yard.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he is not going to get
See, there
in.
you go.
Big body
That's what I'm just saying earlier. Instead of you doing
Officially
that,
no
you
gain
involved
on
in
the
the
sneak. Kind of a
conversation.
wasted play there, and now it's third down. On third down, that's Hampton. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
What's going on?
Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And out now come the Cowboys. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And the second wave of tackles is going to get it as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Right, right.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Right.
The give is to Elliott. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
On any running
So that's
play
only 2
called,
games. You
they're
got
always
4.
hoping
You
it's going to
have
break big
16.
and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5
What's
to this
going
point.
on?
This is 3rd and 8.
Will you be able to play at the Goldenlion game?
What time are they playing?
They playing now. I think they in the third by now.
I'm about to go hop in the shower, take a shower, get me some tea, and I'll be ready.
Okay. Yeah, they
Did
just
you already start playing?
Yeah, they played in the second.
And it'll be 4th down.
Take your time.
Field, Charles. They just tried to dump it underneath there.
You gotta work tomorrow?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion.
Okay, I'll be up at midnight. Yeah, let me go take my shower real quick.
Yeah,
People miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Why I'm giving Stu the win over the Bucks?
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans.
That don't mean I'm giving him the win. I say I was booting the guy. That's what I said. I was booting him.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time.
That's fine.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And taking a gander at the NFL scoreboard in Minneapolis. Early on, it's the Vikings in the driver's seat. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tell him to read his matches.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's great. Let's tell him that we still in here. Let's tell him.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield.
They playing the game now.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 40 yards. Now what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. They run with Connor. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a...
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Got three down.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. on second down. And he fires one incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
The Cowboys on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Here we go, 46. Start there, over here. Start there. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here. And at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit. And we're not even at halftime.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll look to throw. That escapes the sack. Being chased out left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's counter. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
They start on the ground with Elliott, and he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Start there, over here. Start there.
Again to Elliott. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. 10th carry now for Elliott. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Steps
to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up pushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Right, this will be 3rd and 5.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Yeah, they're leading right now. Yeah, they've been leading almost the whole game. Yeah, they're leading right now. 73-68.
They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
You want me to televise the damn thing too? It's on 3rd, 4th.
6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here's
you want me to do everything, huh?
And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Able to power through. A good return there, 17 yards.
I'm going to do a play-by-play right.
Football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up in the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ryan Shazier in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Elliott. And an alley to run. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
No, not yet. They came on 8 o'clock.
I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh.
They come on 10:30, bro.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one.
One of them already, Boston already clipped.
And now out come the Steelers. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get
they're 4-0.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
I tell you what, they're gonna be a good next round because the Golden State and Houston got to play
near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there.
Yes, sir. They play next round.
And it'll be second down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, that's a good matchup. No, yeah.
Back to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's Connor. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Showed the nice footwork and then hit and drop shy of the 45. Give him 8 on the play, and it's a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Man open right side, it's Rodgers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Connor. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
Connor. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
All right, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think he even go into a huddle.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Samuels, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Cobb. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe...
It's 43 to 14. 45 to 14. Third quarter.
Pick up everyone else.
Okay. Where's mine? Okay. Oh, damn. Shit.
Watch it. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why?
They go to Elliott again. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The Cowboys on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
A first down carry by Elliott. And now running right through it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was
Wherever he at,
swallowed
let him
up because
stay.
when they're hoping, those big defensive
Let him
linemen
stay
will
right
take
where
the
he at.
beat and move
Wherever you
laterally
at, stay.
and
Don't
open
come
up a
this way.
crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
About an hour. I'm about an hour and a half.
On the ground.
I might not even get there.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop.
Yeah.
That
I used to play
be
softball over there where he lived at all the time.
Get ball.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 8.
Damn right, that's a nice little drive. That's a little drive for good work.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
He ever mess around, wake up late, he gonna be in trouble.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
He better have one.
Gun. Back. 46.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott to the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
No room for it. No.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Put it in the dining room.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Back now in Arlington.
Damn.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
Shit, I don't know how they're going to do that.
Goes a
I
loss
don't
of
know
a
how
yard,
they're
and
going to
it'll
do
set
that.
up 3rd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back
Well,
memories.
might come. He might come, but he's going to go back empty.
Letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here.
Oh,
and one of the reasons they lead in the fourth quarter, plays like that.
He took a little more time off the clock.
He might come, but
he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys.
3 hours from Blue.
From the right
I might
hash
as well
and
drive
call
up
it
there and
even
play him
50
in the
yards.
Blue, I'm on the way. I'll be there in 3 hours.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right
I'll bring some beer and pizza.
Good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
So
I don't think Blue drink, though.
As they come up 1st and 10.
Sometimes he act like it, but I don't think he do.
The drive will start with Connor. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out.
A lot.
Sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected.
Make it right for you to do it.
Nope.
Detroit!
Looking to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on?
Yeah. Bring the meat levels.
Shit.
But if I lose, right on the dough.
You talking about meat. You talking about a damn meat
So
loaf.
now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
That's over the burger meat loaf. You just bring a damn meat loaf.
Back to throw here. Dancing to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're talking 99% of the time.
Google
Make a
Maps.
play on the football.
It'd take me 3
In
hours
this
to get
case,
there, but I
making
get
play
there
on
in
the
about
man
2.
was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
I hop in my 2-door
After the
truck.
incomplete,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one
cat.
is 2nd and
Yeah,
10.
cat. The motherfucker just beat me. Better get the fuck off.
And they'll run it here. And nothing doing. He's immediately
Yes,
taken
sir.
down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Troy, we're about it.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame.
Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't you even worry about it. Hell no, ain't no way. I ain't. No. Hell no. I ain't even trying to prove my weekend up like that. No way.
Get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground.
Fooling with you, man. I don't know which way you going. Shit, I look for you. You run around one corner, I'll be around the other. Shit, go. Shit, I ain't fooling no LeBron. I thought LeBron was more. You know what though? At first I was thinking about messing with you. I thought you were more solid, but you're not solid, and I ain't fooling with you. I thought you were more a solid person. But man, look, you wally. You wally dirt, man. Shit. Yeah. Shit.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
I'm too low-key. I'm too low-key for you. I'm too low-key for you, LeBron. Yeah.
And now here come the Cowboys. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team.
I don't know what he was giving. That motherfucker so mean and everything.
Until they go up on the board. Let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's running them, and they really embrace it.
International meeting at your house.
Penalty flag on the field. So they'll decline the penalty to not give them the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would
shit,
take the
you
yardage
go to Blue's house, he'll sit us in the backyard with desks and give us a test.
And saying, okay, we're comfortable.
They've had a lot of chances.
Ain't going way down there go no damn school. Ain't going way down there go no school.
This is 3rd and 4.
Have Duke there be the instructor.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
I'm going to throw that motherfucker over on the bathroom and keep it on going.
Yeah. Put your name on your papers already. You don't even have to worry about putting your name on your paper. It's already.
Man,
I'm telling you, if I went to Blue's house and he'd say, come back later, I go to Troy's house. I go, Troy, I spend the night. And he goes, yeah, come on in, Hellcat.
Yeah, Troy about 40 minutes. About 40 minutes.
And that is incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Oh, come on, Kevin. Now you just gave him the game. If you were going to give him the game, why you played it?
Sam Beal.
Fielded at the 33.
Really?
Oh, now he pulls him over. Give him 11 yards.
You're trash.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
I'll be right
the
back.
Steelers set to take the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout,
because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent, and in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now is dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Why don't you just go over there to
what game was it?
That was
everybody
Seattle
and
hosting
back
Los
over to
Angeles
your
tonight.
house. What you gonna do?
Their
You ain't got
second
damn
meeting
car
of the
yet?
season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Well, don't you have a car or a truck?
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Damn it, I got to give you one of my damn trucks.
Now a play
He got a go-kart. He got a, okay, he got a go-kart. He got a go-kart.
Incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead,
Lamar
second down.
Lamar put on that gas on the
Quarter,
deck.
you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Hey, what? You better apologize. You want to get that tongue wet.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it and avoids the contact by sliding. The Steelers first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
All right, you better have your tongue be dry. You ain't going to get that tongue wet.
Detroit!
Riley Dixon.
I like food with LeRon. LeRon, he all right, but sometimes that mouth gets going on, but he all right. Apologize.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result,
you want that tongue where he better say something. What are you talking about, man?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd
Well,
and 10.
open it up.
Sure, I wouldn't open that son bitch.
Now they'll run it on the top.
Man, you crazy, man.
Look, they give you $1,000 on YouTube for
That'll be
nothing.
a loss of a
Come on,
yard,
man,
and it
come on,
leads to
man.
a 3rd down.
Man, all these,
Brandon, this
man,
could be a running
If it was
situation
real,
here
send
up in
that
the
shit to
fourth
me. You can drive if you want, but if it works, send me that email.
Made it very difficult right
man,
there.
look,
Now they need to
these
repeat
guys,
that
these
effort.
people
Yeah,
trying to
bring
get this.
7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
And the Steelers
All
on
right.
3rd down.
Third one
They
back.
hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this
Was that
point.
your third
This
string
is 3rd and
girlfriend?
11.
Or your third ex?
He said third string. That was crazy.
Hey, no, ask her this. Ask her, say, you got
He's
any
going
money?
to
And you
take a
see what
shot
she
for the
said.
end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
So you got any money? She gonna say why?
In
Well,
for
since
the
you talking to me.
score. And the Steelers
Tell
offense
you
is
gotta get
running
some
away
money out
with
of
this
her. How
one.
about that?
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's
Maybe
humming.
she wants
she's
to
doing
stop,
more than
stop,
humming.
stop,
She's
get
yelling
up
it
across.
out right
She's
now.
going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
He probably wants to
Problem there
chorizo.
on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Wow.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games.
No, a lot of them do that. They do that now a little
They
while.
can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you gotta tell it.
Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure it
How
out.
far he live?
He better figure it out. He'll get it up the middle. It's a loss of a yard.
How far he live from you?
Second down.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say,
You
just got to
hang that phone up and going around the corner.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but look better on that play. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
You took right around the corner.
They'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Taco Charlton in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Hey, go on by you. Hey, go on by you one of them twin bicycles and y'all go and ride. Shit.
I can see his ass.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, I like do a lot of joking, man.
Keeps himself upright. Just keeping the play alive. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt.
What did he say? You must say something mighty bad, didn't he?
But at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell.
But what they say you said? Was it real bad? Oh.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
What's over?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened.
Well, if you know you didn't say it, well, why would you
look at that
go and
realize how
that
poorly everything went for us
Why
today.
you worried about
Coaching,
it?
playing, the whole deal.
Yeah, tell us how they sit in the room.
Like I said, why you worried about it? She gonna believe you,
Who knows?
or she
He may
gonna
meet up
believe.
with this team again.
Well, why would you go? Why would you go and confront the person who she told you who told you? You didn't say it, so it's pointless.
And nearly another interception. They've
Yeah,
been
we
around the
didn't say
ball
it.
all game.
This defense was definitely.
I don't
alert to the
confront nobody about
possibility
nothing
of the
because people
deep
can say
ball,
whatever
and
they
they
want
were more
to.
than
You
ready.
can't stop them.
Maybe
You
can
can't
expect
stop a
more
person
passes
from
like that
talking.
downfield.
Even if a lie is true, you can't stop them from
2nd
talking.
and 10.
No.
Here we go. 47, 47.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Man, you know what I usually say when people talk something, and I know it is true. I tell them they don't matter. I say, 'cause when I go home at night and close that door, I don't see your face. That means you don't matter. Don't care. I close that door. He ain't on this side of the door. I don't care about it. He out there somewhere.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play.
No, we're talking about girls.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third.
What you say? What you say? Caleb?
What are you talking about, man? Yeah, well, I want to know.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Your hair cannon out for to get it
He
on.
can run for it, and he will. And he's taken down, being able to slip across the 35. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Oh, the Rockets winning or losing?
Rockets are about to come on in a minute.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
He's talking about watch somebody stop right side of the pocket, so I don't know what he's talking about.
47. Switch. Hey. Get that. Let's go. Get out.
It had to be ASAP because the goal line don't run outside no pocket.
Why?
1st and 10, Prescott. Flush to his right.
What the hell are you eating now?
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Back-to-back nice gains.
Goal line pocket didn't stay.
Yards and another first.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the
Yeah, you watching everything. You trying to watch everything. Poetry, all that stuff.
Get this inside the 30. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
But he kept playing, though. He can't do nothing about it, did he?
A first down throw for Prescott. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 20.
Leave them sardines alone.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things.